Alright, well let's get started here. We're going to program an XPR 7550 using Bluetooth. And here's how we get started. So we're going to go into Settings on Windows and Devices and Bluetooth. And then we're going to jump over here to the radio and we're going to go into its Bluetooth settings and go down to Find Me, and you'll see that the radio shows up here. If we give it just a second, it will give us the name. There we go. So we're going to click on it, we're going to say pair, and even though it is asking for a passcode, it doesn't display that on the radio here, but we're just going to say accept, and we'll say yes, and it'll all connect up just fine. So there we go, all connected, and everybody is happy. So now the trick is that we have to run over to another page. And this one is a little hard to find on Windows 10, but I'll show you a trick. If you jump down into here and you do a search, you can search for devices and printers. And this same search will work on Windows 7 and Windows 8, by the way. Click on it and it's going to jump right in here. It doesn't actually jump, it goes kind of slow. There we go. So we can see here that the 7550 is on the list, but it looks like a telephone. And that's where the programming software gets a little bit confused. So here's the first trick that you need to do in order to get this working right. That is, select the phone, and then you come up here and you say connect using access point. And when you do that, it'll say connecting, the radio chirps, and you're set. And now that device is connected, and you can see on the radio display that it's got a dot next to the Bluetooth, and that means it's all connected up. So at this point you can get rid of this window, but I'm just going to slide it out of the way because we're going to use it again in just a second here. So now you open up CPS, and here's the second trick, the thing that Motorola forgets to tell you about. And that is that you need to click on Bluetooth. And you can just use the default IP address that's here. But once you have done that, you can now program your radio. So you could read from it or write to it. I'm just going to write to it for this demonstration. So I'm just going to click on write, and it will go through the same process that it does on USB, but it's doing it via Bluetooth over the air. And I got to keep my display on here. And here we go. It does take longer. There we go. We just wrote, and the radio is rebooting now, and everything is happy. Now, A couple of the little things that I've discovered along the way is since the radio reboots, you do need to reconnect to it if you want to program to it again. So the first thing you need to do is turn off Bluetooth programming in CPS, or it's going to get confused. When you go back over here to your devices and settings, what you'll find out is you need to disconnect from that network. And then once the radio boots back up again, you can jump in and you do the connect using access point, turn on Bluetooth and CPS, and you're off and running. Likewise, if you've got multiple radios like I do that you want to program, you need to go through the same process. Make sure in CPS you turn off Bluetooth and then disconnect from it here on this Bluetooth page. Then select your other radio, connect, and then enable Bluetooth in CPS again. And that's it. That's all there is to it. It's really simple and it's very convenient. Have fun. If you have problems, let me know and I'll update the video. Thanks for watching.